It was so great to hear your voice again, Margaret. I've been switching around to different evenings, and so that means I've gotten to meet all of you, and it's been great to hear your voice again. How to grow a poet, in case we didn't have enough of us here. Buy organic seeds and follow planting instructions for your zone. Or break down and buy plants chosen for their names. Cherokee, purple, summer girl, crushed heart, golden beauty. Or you could allow that wedge of aged cheddar to waste in the back of the fridge until it's the blue nub of your grandmother's sofa, scratchy, where you used to peruse her nurse magazines, photos of weeping sores and perfectly laced incisions. Or you might whisk up some eggs with milk, flour, and that cheese if it hasn't gone bad, inflate a souffle, eat it immediately with your lover. It's not hard to grow one unless you want to get rich. Just mix equal parts ordinary heartbreak, inherited ennui, and a certain softness for tea, the sea, and rhyme. It does take time to grow a fine one, and even then, no one may notice. So maybe a nice tattoo is a better choice. This poem, one of the delights recently of working with Abe is her house and all of the stuff that grows there and how it seems to enter into the process of writing poetry. And so some of you are with me this evening, and I've massaged this baby poem a little bit since then. It's called Care. 1. As a child, I pinched tough fat off raw bacon, swallowed, avoided lockjaw. Big white nubs off green onion stalks grew a rank, sharp tongue. 8, to grow legs. Gnawed on the world, honeysuckle stamen, finger cut, chain link, ate my way out. 2, because a sugar sandwich, white bread, margarine, sugar, has no nutritional value. It is, how she said, I allow for you. Because when you slice the lemon now, the smell of yellow swells the belly of my tongue. This lemon slice is that same way a rare sandwich made by another tastes like care. And then finally, one of the important things about poetry is it allows us to talk about things that are painful and hard. And so all these poems I wrote this spring, I meant to mention just February and March, I guess. So this one is called #David Joseph. Writing in February after work light, through the cemetery down the street, I teach my son how to drive. Yesterday, a few miles away, a boy his age was shot dead by police. David Joseph, good student, athlete, unarmed, naked, in daylight. Drive around this cemetery long enough, you can find anyone's name. My husband's in all caps on black stone. My sons, the boys. We careen the winding blacktop roads, slow for a car pulled over to grieve, keep circling that small stone topped with a sleeping lamb. At first, my son's turns jerk, so we nearly hit a grove of old oak trees, so contorted, bulging, he says, Dad calls those spirit trees, which makes me see the boy's sweet smile in the photo holding up a 32-ounce Sonic cup. And somewhere close, his mother sits split, something swallowed, swollen, stilled, while my son is still safe. And then lastly, again, to the gift of the space that Abe shares, this poem is for you, Abe. You've heard it before, but nonetheless. Jasmine in March. Tonight, as I approached your gate, having driven through dusk down Airport Boulevard, dashed with red car lights, then dipped and wound dark over parked East 12th, found the hidden left at Luna Street, I was greeted with sweetness, your first spring in this house, yet not the first for the jasmine or the trumpet vine, framing your Black Lives Matter sign. The scent familiar, honey sweet, it's sharp. It grows in June at my father's, on the west side by the trash cans, and the unruly okra in August, but he no longer lives there, being dead or on a very long business trip everyone lied about. The scent of jasmine is, I think, better than a drink.